Having stopped the Reach invasion and broken the light in half, the team will now operate out of the Watchtower, side by side with the League. Not because Mount Justice was destroyed, but because you earned it.
And so, we'll leave you to it.
This team has had successes, but much remains to be done. Superboy, Miss Martian, Beast Boy, you're Alpha. Ba'ar's has called from Mars. He needs help. Tigress, Kid Flash, Bumblebee, Guardian, you're Beta. LexCorp is bringing out the Reach soft drink under a new name. We need proof.
Business as usual.
The rest of you are Gamma, and will investigate Batgirl's lead on Vandal Savage's next move.
Business as usual.
Hey YouTubers, happy early holidays, new gift, Young Justice Season 3. So this is going to be a breakdown of what the hell is going on and why this is so awesome. Season 3 is happening, this is not a joke, this is not a drill, this is totally real. Warner Brothers announced, Warner Brothers Animation, that they're working on a new season. They didn't announce when it's coming out, what the cast is going to be, what changes there are going to be from the original series, but I think they're going to try and keep everything in continuity as much as possible. Now, it's been about 3.5 years since the Season 2 finale aired. There were 20 episodes in Season 2, so we can guess that they might do between 13 and 20 episodes for whatever new season they're doing. They did a really big time jump between Season 1 and Season 2. They might just choose to do the exact same thing for Season 3. But they basically ended the second season, like if you haven't watched it in a long time, with a big Blue Beetle arc where like the villains of the Blue Beetle comics, like this insectoid race, tries to invade the Earth. They were able to stop them. So what they might do, because that threat was taken care of at the end of that series, is they might choose to do a rebirth, reformation of the team, show them getting the band back together, or they could just pick up like they never lost a step. It's really easy to do that with animation because the actors don't visibly age. They can just draw the characters however old they want to. The funny thing about the Season 2 timeline is that it actually takes place during 2016. So hilariously, they could actually pick up on the next day if they wanted to, like 2017, whenever the series ends up dropping. But the thing is that animation takes a lot longer to produce, so I would expect a late 2017, mid 2018, like a summer release. Just depends on when they start working on it and how much money they throw into it. Usually the faster you try to get stuff out, the bigger the animation team has to be, the cost starts ballooning. So I'm just expecting this late 2017, like maybe a trailer sometime next year, and then a 2018 release at the latest. I don't think it'll be later than that. But usually the easiest thing for them to get out is the actual scripts, the ideas for the stories. So that's what you'll probably hear about at Comic-Con next year if they don't drop a trailer, which they probably will. So what they'll probably do now is that the producers will slowly start teasing stuff out until they make an actual reveal. Like, this is what the team is going to be, here's some promo art, and then we'll get some actual footage. So let me know, where do you want them to pick up with episode 1 of season 3? And keep in mind that they kept this on Earth 16, so it was taking place on a different Earth from the main DC comics. So they could do Damian Wayne stuff, but all the movie animation stuff that's been happening recently, like they did the Teen Titans movie about the origin of Raven with Trigon, by their explanation, Young Justice takes place in a separate universe. So they could mix that if they want, they could totally retcon that, but anything that showed up during Season 1, Season 2's fair game. Pretty much any DC character, it's a lot easier for them to use really big characters for the animated series than it is for the live-action TV shows. But this does throw a little bit of water on the idea of a live-action Young Justice TV show because they're doing the animated series, so they probably won't do those at the same time. I know they have a lot of the Young Justice characters in the live-action Flash, Arrow, Supergirl TV shows. But what they might choose to do, because the Teen Titans TV show that TNT was trying to develop kind of fell through, that went away. They're not making that anymore. They could pick that up on the CW for whenever Arrow goes off the air. But I'm not expecting that to happen for at least another 2 years. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever December holiday it is that you guys celebrate. This is like your first big present. Let me know, if they're gonna do animated Young Justice, what do you want them to do when Arrow goes off the air on the CW? Do you want them to do live-action Teen Titans, or do you want them to actually try for live-action Young Justice? But because they've done this, and even though it's a long ways off before we're going to get any footage or a trailer or anything like that, I'm totally happy to do Young Justice bonus videos. So if you do want any specific things, just let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to get everything. This reminds me of when Legend of Korra went off the air, like a beautifully animated series that was written really well, but it was really expensive and didn't make a lot of money for Nickelodeon. That's a Nickelodeon show. Warner Brothers did Young Justice, obviously. But the reason they canceled Young Justice is because it wasn't selling any toys, and that's how they monetized the cartoons at that time. Typically, TV shows earn their money based on the advertising they sell. So like when you see a commercial during a TV show, the TV show makes money based on that. So the more people watch, the higher the advertising rates, the more money the TV show makes, the longer they keep it on the air. But a lot of cable animated series are different. They don't monetize them like primetime shows. So Young Justice was built on the strength of its toy sales. They didn't sell, so they canceled the TV show, which was a huge bummer because it was really popular. A lot of people watched it, but because that wasn't their benchmark for success, they still canceled it. But they probably found a smarter way to earn money from it, so that's why they're bringing it back, and because everybody wants it. So get hype, it's gonna be awesome. Just because this happened, I'll post my Walking Dead video next. I'll be doing a Walking Dead trailer video. So that'll either post later tonight or early tomorrow morning. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for all my Doctor Strange Easter eggs, and you can click here for the trailer for the next episode of The Flash. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.